truck came out of nowhere. What's up, everybody? My name is Scott and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. And unfortunately, my new range vehicle is already broken down on us. I was really excited about this thing, but it did not even make it on the adventure out here. So it's out of commission already, but that's okay because I've been looking for a car to shoot with a very large rifle, if you know what I'm saying. So it'll still get put to good use. But today, I am gonna test out some new, less lethal shotgun rounds. It's a good thing he was wearing his seatbelt. So about a year ago, I shot some less lethal shotgun rounds at one of these Ballistic Dummy Lab zombie torsos. We had some really cool results, but since I filmed that video, I have found some new, less lethal 12 gauge shotgun rounds that I really want to try out. So today, we have another Ballistic Dummy Lab zombie torso, and we're gonna try them out and see what happens. So today I have several different 12 gauge less lethal rounds that we're going to try out, and I am very excited to do so. I'm most excited to try out these. Byrna has decided to make 12 gauge less lethal shotgun rounds. These are called Kinetic less lethal rounds. They're good up to like 100 feet, and they look like little torpedoes. Most of your 12 gauge rounds have some sort of brass or metal at the base of the round. These do not. They are completely plastic, and it looks like there's some sort of sabot in there. Look at that little guy. That looks just like a torpedo. You know what that really looks like? It looks like a submarine, and I can think of a few jokes I could make, but I'm not gonna do it. Let's try these things out. It says these things are good for up to about 100 feet. I would say I'm about 100 feet away from my brand new car over there. Since it's not really working, let's take a few shots at it. There we go. Well, that doesn't have much of a bang to it, does it? Let's shoot for those doors. Oh no, what has happened?
You just got jammed.
They're ejecting out the bottom. That's not good. First one worked. We're off to a bad start.
You just got jammed.
It appears to me that maybe these rounds are maybe slightly smaller in diameter than your standard 12 gauge because they're wanting to shoot out of the loading tube before I'm actually ready to load them. And this one's stuck. All right, we got one in there. Oh, all right, that looked like that hit that with some authority.
You just got jammed.
Okay, I'm gonna switch to my handy dandy double barrel 12 gauge, the Road Warrior, one of my favorite shotguns, by the way. All right, we'll load these in here. I think we'll have better luck. I'm kind of curious to how high this will go. Oh, let's take another shot. I kind of lost it. Okay, where's it at? Oh, nope, I don't see it. Okay, it goes pretty high. High enough that I lose it and can't follow it. So let's continue shooting our car. I wonder what will happen if I hit the windshield. Oh, okay. We busted the windshield. What would happen if I hit this passenger side glass? Oh! So there's where we hit. Put a good little mark there. And then as you can see on the windshield, we kind of broke it. So now that we got a feel for the Byrna Kinetic rounds, we're gonna try them out on a Ballistic Dummy Lab zombie torso. This has lifelike flesh, organs, bones, and green blood. And I don't know if you know it, but they're kind of expensive. There is no sponsor on today's video. I am the sponsor. So if you want to help out the channel, you can do that by checking out this limited edition t-shirt. They are only available for the month of August. If you want to check them out, there is a link in the description down below. Now let's load up with these Kinetic rounds, test them out on Mr. Zombie. Alrighty. I think that this is going to be pretty uneventful. It is really too bad that I did not have Houston Jones here to volunteer so I could at least get a good scream out of it. Oh my gosh. That just bounced right off of him. Let's see if I can hit him in the face. Oh, I can't believe I actually managed to hit him in the face. There's not really a sight on this. Let's go check him out. I feel like that is where I hit on the body. I don't think that mark was there before. And on the face, I think he got hit about right there. You can see there's a little mark right there on his brow. So it does. The heck, man? That just came down? So it does appear that these are less lethal. We did some damage, but not much damage. I am pretty impressed at how accurate I could be with them. Now let's try out some other less lethal shotgun rounds. So these next rounds I have, I believe, are probably gonna hit a little bit harder. These are made by Fiocchi. They are rubber Baton 12 gauge less lethal rounds. These things look mean. And you can tell it is some stout rubber. Fiocchi. I think I'm saying that right. Sounds like a Pokemon. Fiocchi, I choose you! Okie dokie. Here we go. Oh my gosh! Yeah, that's hitting a lot harder. I doubt I'm gonna be able to hit him in the face. Oh! Golly, man, my accuracy is on point today. Oh yeah, that's pretty bad. So we hit it right here, and that is lodged within him. Yes, looks like whatever organ this is, I'm not a doctor, but it would be damaged. Oh! And then the other one hit him in the lips. Oh my gosh. Oh, his teeth are falling out. Look at that. I would still consider that less lethal. I mean, you definitely would not take on a lethal wound. But boy, oh boy, would you be hurting, especially if you got hit in the lips. These things did quite a bit of damage to the zombie torso, so now I'm curious, what would they do to a giant rooster? Oh! Oh! Dang! Those things are hitting hard. And now I know that it's not the shotgun. This shotgun seems to be feeding just fine, but for some reason, it did not like the burner rounds. We blew his neck out with those Baton rounds. Here's one stuck in his wing. That's ridiculous. Next, I have some less lethal 12 gauge rounds made by Avert Industries, and these are called stand down rounds. This is what they look like, and this is what's inside them. There are two little squishy balls in there. Okie dokie, I am very curious to see what these do. Let's go for the body first. Oof. And I highly doubt I'm gonna hit him in the face, but I'm gonna try. Oh! So we've been using 12 gauge rounds, but this next round is a 410 shotgun round. It's a cayenne pepper round, and it's made by FireQuest. I definitely would not want to be hit with this, and I'll be using a 410 Judge. This is gonna really suck for Mr. Zombie, but you know what doesn't suck? Subscribing to Kentucky Ballistics. Hit that subscribe button. Oh, I'm gonna get away from that. I definitely would not want to be hit with that. I got him right in the eyeball region, and I would say that you would have trouble seeing after that and probably breathing. No. So next I have another 12 gauge round. This is a FireQuest Javelin round, and this is what it looks like. It seems to be a cross between the burner round and the Fiocchi round. This thing is solid rubber, and I imagine it's going to hit pretty hard. My glasses are fogging up, can't see nothing. Okay, let's go for the body first. Here we go. Oof. He felt that one. Now let's see if I can hit him in the face. Oh! I think I did it. That's 4 for 4. Okie dokie. It appears that that was pretty stout. First of all, there's one right there, and it is lodged in his rib cage. Oh dear. Oh my gosh. Oh. Almost got it. Oh man. It's covered in this like gray grease. Trying to get it out of there. Come on, buddy. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Yeah. That's less lethal, all right. And the second one hit him right here in the noggin, and it just bounced off of his forehead. But you can see right there that it cracked the skull. I was really hoping that this guy would not get completely destroyed today, and maybe I would be able to use him in another video. But it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do that. Let's move on to our next round. So this next 12 gauge round I have is not technically a less lethal round, but we're going to see if it has less lethal properties. This is clean shot. These are 12 gauge rounds that are loaded with wadding that's supposed to clean the bore of your 12 gauge shotgun when you shoot it. I'm really curious to see what would happen if we hit Mr. Zombie here with one of these rounds. All right, let's see what happens. Going to the body first. Holy moly, that is kicking. I probably should have held on to that with both hands. Everything we've been shooting today has had no recoil. So I just kind of anticipated no recoil on that. That was pretty bad. But you know what? Now I have to redeem myself. So I'm shooting this one one-handed also. Here we go. Oh my gosh! I'm gonna say the clean shot rounds, they may clean your shotgun, but they're not gonna leave you looking very clean. Mr. Zombie got messed up. Let's see if my bores are clean. And they actually, I don't know if you can see in there or not, they actually look fairly clean. Nice. Okie dokie. Let's have a look-see here. He got hit in the jaw. He is frothing at the mouth right now. This is bad. Look at this. Oh. I don't know. Would you consider that lethal? Less lethal? I don't know. It blew his lips off. And then this one down here. Yeah. That's rough. Took a plug out of his belly. There's all that wadding and whatnot. Oh, it's got plastic pieces in it. Oof. And if you look right here, some of it actually penetrated into his body. Okay. If you were looking for a less lethal round, I don't think that clean shot is the way to go. So now that we've tested out several less lethal rounds, I want to see if they become lethal when you get a little too close. I'm going to start out with the burner round. I'm going to put 2 in there. And we're going to go right for the side of Mr. Zombie's head. I'm going to do both triggers at the same time. All right, here we go. Oh! Yeah, so it does appear we cracked Mr. Zombie's skull, but that's still not that bad. Let's try out a few other rounds. So this is probably going to be pretty bad for Mr. Zombie. I have 2 of the Fiocchi rubber Baton rounds, and again, I'm going to pull both triggers. Oh dear. Here we go. Oh gosh, darn it. Yep, that is not looking too good. As you can see right here, the zombie's head is completely ventilated. That was not less lethal. After that one, I'm gonna say I'm pretty satisfied, and I believe I made my point. So it's time to go ahead and clean my shotgun, since we're at the end of the video, you know. So I have 2 of these clean shot rounds. I am not going to pull both triggers. There we go. Oh, okie dokie. Yep, one more, right? Yeah, all right. The clean shot rounds. They clean your shotgun. And they'll also take a zombie's head clean off. Well, when it comes to less lethal rounds, out of all the rounds we used today, I would say that the Byrna Kinetic round was the closest thing to a true less lethal round. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and give it a like. And if you're not subscribed to Kentucky Ballistics, do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure and check me out on Kentucky Customs, Kentucky Ballistics Shorts, Patreon, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links to all those can be found in the description down below, along with a link to KentuckyBallistics.com, just in case you want to pick up a shirt. And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. I'll see you next time.